The Community Security Service, the CSS, is the leading national organization dedicated to training and empowering Jewish community members and volunteers to provide security to their own institutions and events.
The Jewish Federation last year teamed up with a group called the Community Security Service to provide an extra layer of protection to other synagogues.
The data has shown that there's an undeniable increase in anti-Semitism in this country.
Recent FBI reports show that 60% of all religiously motivated hate crimes targeted Jews.
And we believe that the first response to that is to empower our own community to take basic steps to protect themselves.
The CSS maintains a rapidly growing network of trained community members and active security volunteers to protect hundreds of synagogues and events every week.
Community Security Service had already trained around 50 volunteers across the targeted synagogues. Some were able to share information with law enforcement.
Trained CSS volunteers are the eyes and ears of the community, and that only helps and aids law enforcement to stop attacks from happening and build resiliency.
CSS security volunteers are critical because they're the ones who know the community best.
Every synagogue needs to be on board protecting their congregants, their communities.
You have a multi-layered approach to security. So you have volunteers on the ground who are standing and trained in security.
We also have to partner with law enforcement and also the neighborhoods in which we live and pray.
CSS has an advisory council that includes security experts and former leaders from law enforcement agencies that help develop and review all CSS programs.
We've been getting incoming phone calls from around the country, communities wanting CSS training.
CSS offers a variety of options. Entry Point is our introductory program to provide community members with situational awareness and basic skills to keep themselves and their institutions safe. Our Usher and Greeter program can maintain a welcoming environment while helping to enforce basic security procedures. Our CSS Synagogue program brings professional-level security training to qualified congregants, enabling Jewish institutions to build and maintain volunteer security teams that work with law enforcement. Rome is a program geared towards college students, young professionals, and unaffiliated community members, empowering them to form teams that protect Jewish events in their region. CSS is a 501c3 organization that provides all programs at no cost to the Jewish community, thanks to the generosity of our supporters.
To summarize in a nutshell what it is that CSS does is we train members of the Jewish community in the United States to be involved with their own security.
And one thing that I think is so special about CSS is that it brings everyone together for a common purpose. It doesn't matter about your religious affiliation.
Security is everyone's responsibility. thecss.org